No one will be able to be armed. We will take all weapons.
But all too often nowadays, they look at police and they don't see heroes anymore. They look at them and they think, these are the people that are going to come kick down my door. These are the guys that are going to arrest me and tase me on some traffic stop. These are the guys I see on YouTube doing things like tasing some old lady. Or like during Katrina, tackling an old lady to the ground in her kitchen because she dares to hold a revolver in her hand with the cylinder open.
I said, it's not even loaded. And I dropped it on the floor.
You got a gun?
Obviously no danger to anybody. Any idiot that understands guns whatsoever should know that an open cylinder, an empty cylinder, is no danger. What is she going to do, speed load it in 2 seconds? So they see these things, and they start to see the police in this country as the enemy of the people, as an occupying army. There are all too many people in this country, sincere lovers of liberty, sincere constitutionalists, who are becoming increasingly afraid of their own police officers. I find that sad. I find that tragic. And I find it contemptible, because you know where it's coming from? There are people who want to put a divide, a wall, between the police in this country and the people. They're doing this intentionally. All these the MIAC report, that Fusion Center report from Missouri, that labeled just about everybody, the Constitution Party, a supporter of Chuck Baldwin, potential terrorist. A supporter of Ron Paul, potential terrorist. Kind of like the Emmys Awards, you know. A supporter of immigration control, potential terrorist. You know, and was one of the police officers in Miami, or in Missouri, who saw that and said, hey, I don't like being called a potential terrorist. And so that police officer leaked it. And the same goes for the DHS report that smeared veterans as potential terrorists. That was also leaked by a federal officer, very good man. And in addition, same with the extremist lexicon, was also leaked by a federal officer who did not like the pattern he saw of this wall of separation, of this attempt to make police officers think that the people are their enemy. So they pull you over, in their mind you're a potential enemy, especially if you have a Ron Paul sticker in your car, a constitutional sticker on your car. What's the other one, live free or die? What's the one guy, he had a sticker on his car that got hassled? Gladstone flag, he got pulled over, and the police officer, sadly enough, told him the reason why I pulled you over is because that bumper sticker on your car. That's a piece of American history right there. This is the flag of our fathers. Our forefathers flew this flag as they gave their lives for our liberty. And yet this flag now is seen as a sign of a terrorist, of a lawbreaker, of an enemy of the people, of a killer of women and children. Contemptible. There are people in this country who do not respect our republic, do not support the Constitution, who desire to destroy this republic. And they are doing all they can to erase our heritage, to make it off limits to dare to fly this flag, to make it off limits to dare to stand on Lexington Green and simply renew the oath you swore by legal obligation. They want it off limits for you to celebrate your heritage, to even talk about the Constitution, to even call yourself a constitutionalist. I saw that the DHS lexicon that says constitutionalist equals militiaman, equals extremist, equals terrorist. I thought, oh my gosh, I've been calling myself a constitutionalist for years. I didn't know. I had no idea I was extremist. What a revelation. Or a terrorist, yeah. There's a conscious effort to put a divide between the police and the people. They want the police to see you as the enemy. They want you to see the police as the enemy. Is that true? Is that the truth? No. It's like the Matrix in that movie. It's false. It's balderdash. It's nonsense. Okay? Others who've stepped up for active duty, and even us veterans, frankly, who dare to stand up. Don't you think I'm putting a big bullseye on my forehead by doing this? And I'm not exaggerating. When Southern Poverty Law Center does all their smear stuff, are they just saying that to be mean and be nasty and maybe a libel suit will come out of it? No. It's potentially deadly. They want the FBI, the DOJ, ATF to come and investigate people like me. That's their purpose. Smear you and marginalize you, and then hopefully unleash the power of government against you to silence and suppress you. They want them to come kick down my door in the middle of the night in body armor. They want guys like me to come to my house. They're not going to come do it. Is Mark Potok going to come to my house in body armor and a baklava and with an MP5 in his hand and kick down my door, use a battering ram and come through my door? Is he going to be point man behind the ram? No, he won't come do it himself. He'll send someone like Chauncey or someone like Dave Freeman or someone like Bob back there, big strong guy. He wants someone like that to come to my house and kick in my door and put a submachine gun in my face and my children's face. That's what he wants. He wants them to think that I'm their enemy and vice versa. He wants all of us to think that. And then they expect. Why are they upset about us? It's not because we're not racist. It's not that. They know it too. It's not because we're terrorists celebrating Timothy McVeigh. What they're upset about is the oath. They don't like it when what they perceive as their minions and their toys even think for themselves. Their vision, their perspective, their opinion of the police and military is that they're just like toy soldiers who wind up instead of marching. And they think, because they don't believe in a republic, they believe in just absolute rule, whoever holds political power. They believe we're a democracy. There are people in this country, when they hold political power, they figure, hey, I won the election, all the toys belong to me. That includes the police and military. They're my toys. Do what I want with. And how dare you interfere with my toys? They're a little tantrum like a little kid crying and screaming in a sandbox. Don't touch my toys. Don't remind those men and women of honor and courage, their obligations under the law. Don't you dare talk to them about their individual responsibility to know the Constitution and to keep their oath to defend it. Don't do that. Don't talk.
won't be able to be armed. We will take all weapons.
Every service member has an obligation, not just that they can refuse a legal order or an unlawful order. They have an obligation to. They have to. And so they have to make a decision for themselves where that line is.
That anyone can understand why these people, after 6 days, are still in this filthy, miserable convention center. Why are they still here? There's the freeway here. I tell you what I would have done, what I would still do, I would say, let them walk out of here. Let them walk away from the filth. Let them walk away from the devastation. Let them walk away from the dead bodies in here.
Let them walk out of there because I'm standing right above that convention center. And what they've done is they've locked them in there. The government said, you go here and you'll get help. Or you go in that Superdome and you'll get help. And they didn't get help. They got locked in there and they watched people being killed around them. And they watched people starving. And they watched elderly people not get any medicine. And now they know it's happening because we've been telling them repeatedly over and over every day. And you know what they're doing now? And I'm not blaming anyone. I'm telling you what's happening. They have set up a checkpoint at the bottom of this bridge. This is the bridge that takes you from New Orleans over into Gretna, from Orleans Parish into Jefferson's Parish. It's the only way out. It's the connection to the rest of the world. And they've set up a checkpoint, and anyone who walks out of that city now is turned around. You are not allowed to go to Gretna, Louisiana from New Orleans, Louisiana. Over there, there's hope. Over there, there's electricity. Over there, there's food and water. But you cannot go from there to there. I think the government will not allow you to do it. It's a fact.
I don't know, man. Let them walk out of here. Let them walk the hell out of here. Let them get on that interstate and walk out.
We had Walmart deliver 3 trucks of water, trailer trucks of water. FEMA turned them back. They said we didn't need them. This was a week ago. FEMA, we had 1,000 gallons of diesel fuel on a Coast Guard vessel docked in my parish. The Coast Guard said, come get the fuel right away. When we got there with our trucks, they got a word. FEMA says, don't give you the fuel. Yesterday, FEMA comes in and cuts all of our emergency communication lines. They cut them without notice. Our sheriff, Harry Lee, goes back in, he reconnects the line, he posts armed guards on our line and says no one's getting...
Before we issued our declaration of 10 orders that we will not obey. And what those are designed to do is to get the troops thinking ahead of time about where the line in the sand is in advance. And that's what we're hearing in feedback from people in National Guard units is that in Katrina, that's kind of what happened, is the police and the military there, the National Guardsmen, were caught off guard and really hadn't thought about it in advance.
Walking up and down these streets, you don't want to think about the stuff that you're going to have to do. Somebody pops around the corner, let me shoot an American. Yeah.
And what we're hearing is that it won't be the same way next time. There'll be more who will say, no, I'm not going to do that.
우리 주의 성령이 내게 임하여 주를 찬양합니다. 우리 주의 성령이 내게 임하여 주를 찬양합니다.
Everyone needs compassion, a love that's never failing. Let mercy fall on me.
don't pass the torch to the next generation, everything that we've fought for will pass away.
If we don't have people who believe the principles of freedom, we won't be a free nation.
The only way you can be a free nation is if you have a citizenry that's educated well enough to understand what it takes to preserve freedom.
It is so important that the next generation of young people be ready and prepared to fight for freedom.
Good future leadership happens intentionally.
And that's what Gen J is all about, to make sure that people understand the principles of freedom and will be willing to lead the country toward freedom in the years ahead.
This idea of freedom is the most important thing that we have, and it's worth fighting for.
I don't want to be someone who grows old watching the sunset of America and telling my son stories about it, what it used to be.
Our country's future is at stake.
If Christians cease to be involved, we'll lose the foundation that made America great. America is great because America is good.
We need some young people who will stand up, who will believe in freedom, and really understand the God-given foundation this nation is built upon.
Stand up for what is right. Don't give up. Every single person has a sphere of influence, and God has put you into that place to make a difference.
So when the Spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I will dance like David danced. Whoa. When the Spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I will dance like David danced. I will. Can you help us sing? The Spirit of the Lord comes upon my heart, I will dance like David danced. The Spirit of the Lord comes upon